Hello, this is the IB1 Business Management video project on topic 4 Marketing. Today we'll understand what marketing is all about, but first let's talk about the role of marketing. Marketing in fact is essential to the success of any business. The general assumption about marketing is mainly about selling or advertising a product or a service. However, it is more than that. Marketing is all about strategy. Marketing is more of a business philosophy of how best to think about satisfying consumer needs or demands. Kotler in 1994 summarized the term marketing quite well by quoting, "Marketing is meeting the needs of your customer at a profit." In a layman's definition, marketing is all about the management process of getting the right product to the right customers at the right price at the right time. Now, let's talk about goods and services. And what's the difference? Well, remember this and it will be a whole lot easier to remember the rest. Goods are tangible. Tangible in this case means can be touched. Goods can be returned if you did not like what you bought. Goods can also be stored and consumed later. And goods are easier to compare. Services, on the other hand, are intangible. Services cannot be touched, taken back, or stored. There is no ownership of the product. Also, services are more difficult to compare due to different experiences a customer may get from a given service. Keep in mind that marketing decisions are always affected by other business functions. If you don't have any idea what business functions are, they are normally the focus of businesses to achieve their overall objectives. 1. Finance. Marketing costs money. Therefore, finance department have to work together closely with marketing department in setting the appropriate budgets to prevent departmental conflicts. 2. Human resource management. By ensuring the right quality of salespeople that are hired, the marketing department's objectives can be met. And that is definitely a boost to businesses, but at the same time requires the human resource management department to hire more staff if there is an increase in production due to successful marketing strategy. 3. Operations management and marketing. Marketing departments will need to work together with operations management to ensure products meet the specifications, needs, and wants of the customers. Marketing of goods is based on the 4 P's of the marketing mix: price, product, promotion, and place. Marketing of services is almost similar, but includes 3 additional aspects, or rather 3 additional P's, namely people, processes, and physical evidence. Moving on, businesses may choose between 2 approaches to market their products: the market-oriented approach and the product-oriented approach. Let's explore further. First approach is product-oriented approach. As the name suggests, the product-oriented approach focuses on inward-looking and developing products first and then trying to sell it. This approach is generally suitable for industries that have slow speed of change. Firms focus on building good reputations and believe consumers will purchase their products. This approach is often associated with the production of high-quality products such as luxury sports car and safety products. Microsoft, Apple, and Ferrari are some of the organizations which use this approach in their businesses. This approach has its risk since it is product-led. Businesses assume that products they have would create their own demands, so businesses may have to be slightly innovative in order to tempt customers to buy their products. Firms may tend to ignore the needs of the market, leading to failure of their businesses as the product they sell might be irrelevant to consumers. This approach is also risky, as spending money on research and development without considering consumer needs could be costly and might not yield promising results. The second approach is the market-oriented approach. As the name suggests, this approach focuses on outward looking and carrying out market research first before making products that can sell. This approach generally has less risk. Firms can respond and anticipate more quickly to changes too. Also, firms will have the upper hand in facing new competitors as they have regular feedback from consumers while conducting market research. As this approach is market-led, Businesses need to constantly find ways to create consumer demand and to make sure their products are relevant to consumer needs and wants. Some organizations who practice this approach are Sony, Samsung, and Nokia. However, market-oriented approach has its setbacks. For instance, conducting market research can be costly. Also, firms may face difficulties meeting consumers' needs due to the frequent change in consumers' taste. Besides, there are always uncertainty about the future. In short, product orientation is a business approach that focuses on making the product first before attempting to sell it. Market orientation is a business approach that establishes consumer demands first by conducting market research before producing and selling a product. There are a few types of marketing: commercial marketing, social marketing, and recently, social media marketing. Commercial marketing involves creating, developing, and exchanging goods or services based on consumers' needs and wants. Commercial marketing needs to be tailored specifically to the type of product sold. Billboards, television advertisements, brochures, or online marketing campaigns are some examples of commercial marketing medium. The purpose of commercial marketing is to get products into the minds of as many consumers as possible or specific demographics. Social marketing focuses on approaches that influences society by influencing individuals' behavior. Social marketing is a wide concept which involves other stakeholders. Businesses practicing social marketing will make decisions based not only on consumers' wants and the firm's requirements, but also on consumers and society's long-term interests and welfare. Examples of social marketing include public health campaigns such as anti-smoking campaigns, providing information on the dangers of drink and driving, and awareness messages to educate the public. Firms will have competitive advantages as consumers may perceive firms to be socially responsible and therefore buy products from them. However, firms may choose to charge premium prices or rather additional payment for providing goods or services that benefit society. In the 21st century, social media marketing is a very popular marketing approach adopted by many businesses. Firms market their products via social networking websites from the internet, such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. This approach is rather convenient for many firms as they can get direct feedback from the customers and interact with customers easily. Firms benefit a lot as social marketing approach is a low-cost way to reach a large target audience. However, social marketing approach is often used by businesses as a supplement to other marketing methods and not as a replacement for them. The reason behind this is that businesses might not stand out from the crowd since there are too many businesses that can easily join a social networking website. In short, commercial marketing involves marketing activities that determine consumer needs and wants before using appropriate strategies to market products. Social marketing is a marketing approach aimed at influencing a positive change in behavior and improvements in societal well-being. Social media marketing involves the use of the internet through social networking websites to market a firm's product or service. Now let's talk about the characteristics of the market in which an organization operates. A market is an arrangement where buyers and sellers exchange goods and services. The elements that characterize the market in which an organization operates are market size, market growth, and market share. Market size represents the total sales of all businesses in a given market. It is measured in two ways, by volume and by value. Market growth is the percentage change in the market size over a given period of time. Market share is the percentage of one's firm's share of the total sales in the market. It is calculated by using this formula. The firm's sales are divided by the total sales in the market and then multiply it by 100. Market share can be measured by the value of revenues or the volume of units sold, just like market size. Market leader is the firm with the highest market share in a given market. Marketing objectives are the goals and targets that businesses aim to achieve through their marketing department. Often, the sole marketing objective for for-profit organizations is to identify, design, and develop marketing strategies that will ultimately be profitable to businesses, and for-profit organizations normally use a market-led approach. Non-profit organizations, on the other hand, engage in marketing activities more for social marketing reasons. They use marketing to inform and influence certain behavioral change. A major drawback for most non-profit organizations is their limited financing, which in many instances affects their marketing budgets. Internet marketing, which includes social media marketing, is also increasingly popular among many non-profit organizations. Now, how marketing strategies evolve as a response to changes in customer preferences. Due to a variety of factors, customers' preferences have changed significantly over the past 2 decades, and businesses have responded in various ways to meet these new demands. Therefore, marketing strategies for all firms must always adapt to remain relevant depending on customer preferences. Failure to adapt can result in a loss of profitability or even total failure. Another question that arises is that how innovation, ethical considerations, and cultural differences influence marketing. In an increasingly globalized world, innovation, ethics, and culture now affect marketing strategies more than ever before. Now let's explore further about innovation. For instance, Nokia has adopted a new global marketing strategy to recapture its market share. Nokia's new slogan, Switch, is used extensively around the world, including social websites such as Twitter. Here is how Nokia used YouTube to brand itself as the new innovative business in the market by boasting its new range cell phones that are sold in a variety of vibrant colors to suit different tastes, unlike the uniform iPhone. Now, how does ethical considerations affect marketing? Ethical considerations have also had a major impact on the way businesses brand themselves and their products. Chevron Corporation is a good example of a socially responsible organization. Chevron, an American multinational corporation, has protecting the environment as one of its core values and sustainability as one of its visions. Here is a short Chevron's TV advertisement that shows the common ground that all of us share on environment issues and how energy and the environment can coexist.
We've got to find energy.
Barrow Island is an energy site and a Class A nature reserve.
And protect the planet. We can't just talk about it.
Chevron's put in place more than 300 environmental procedures.
Someone has got to step up.
My job is to protect the land, the water, and everything that lives here.
We need to get it done.
And prove it can be done.
And lastly, how does cultural differences affect marketing? Cultural differences have a heavy impact on marketing strategies used by businesses around the world. Rolls-Royce has taken into account the cultural differences in different continents of the world. Rolls-Royce changed its marketing strategy by targeting China's growing number of millionaires with a limited edition vehicle for the Year of the Dragon. Here is a short report from the Wall Street Journal.
$300,000, the hefty price of a Rolls-Royce today. But if the V12 engine, a luxury leather interior, and wood paneling is not showy enough, now you can fork over more than $1 million for the world's most luxurious car brand. It's called the Year of the Dragon model, a souped-up version of the Phantom, and for over $1 million you will get a hand-painted dragon along the outside, with embroidered stitching inside in the auspicious color of red, aimed at none other but the cash-rich Chinese buyer.
So a lot of self-entrepreneurs here, especially in the Chinese markets, people who have established their own business, highly successful. As we see a lot of cars also being chauffeur-driven in the Chinese market, especially our extended wheelbase cars are highly popular here in China.
And there's good reason Rolls-Royce is now targeting the Chinese buyer. China's sales beat out the US last year for the first time in the company's history. The top-selling dealerships are now in Beijing and Shanghai, overtaking Beverly Hills and London. Greater China also makes up 30% of overall sales last year.
I mean, we have seen outstanding growth in the Greater Chinese market, so including Hong Kong and also Taiwan. There is definitely growth to come. And as we are also looking into further expansion and extending our dealer network, I am very positive and optimistic about the future here in this market.
With auto sales expecting to continue to rise in China, Rolls-Royce has joined other luxury retailers on betting the growing number of millionaires will need a place to park their money. For the Wall Street Journal, I'm Jason Chow.
Well, we have arrived at the end of the unit. I hope that this video helps you out in understanding the role of marketing. This is Ho Zhan Hui and this is the IB1 Business Management video project.